back with some much needed new content. I know I've had a bit of a hiatus due to illness, so I thought why not do a hair dye video, and then I probably won't dye it after that. So I'm growing my hair out because I've done a bit of red. So today I'm going to do that, just that. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be doing the red. I got some, this one I'm going to put with it. So I'm going to be doing a little experiment with these two and see what we come up with. So stay tuned for that. We're going to mix this up. I've got an apron finally. So I've just combed my hair out because it's so long now. Can you see the growth? That's okay. So I've got this to try as well because I'm going to try that out as well as this one. Because I can't get the Georgie May one at the moment because they don't sell it here in town anymore. I've got to travel. And that sucks. Because it's just too hot to do much. So I'm going to section my hair. I'm going to put some of this stuff on. And then I'll show you how we're going to mix. I've got an extra one so I can wipe the brushes on that. So I don't have to use. I've got my bowl and I've got an old cup I'm going to use and get rid of because I'm sick of looking at it. So I'm going to I've got some more clips, even better, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to get the comb, I'm going to section all this off. And then I'll probably go out later and get some food and whatnot. And I might have to trim this fringe because I know the wall looks disgusting, but at this house it was like that when we moved in. So yeah, I'm gonna save up and get a professional trim. So because I can't see it because my hair is straight and it is a pain in the bum because I can't see to cut the bangs myself. I'll probably have to get someone to help. So, yeah. I'm gonna look like a blooming gollywog. Like one of those little, those little gollywog biscuits you used to buy. So, yeah, I'm doing this because I am bored out of my brains at home. And I hate the place. But, yeah, you get a letter from your local real estate saying that there's going to be a new owner, because the owner that owns the place here just does not know what he's doing, and he still hasn't got all the repairs done. I'm pretty upset about that. Because the last tenants, they look at the mess. They painted tiles. You believe that? Tiles. That is not on, guys. You don't paint tiles. Even my ex is smart enough not to do that, and you know where he is. He is in the slammer. So it's his own fault. So I got the lid so I can do a swatch anyway. As Brad Mondo says, section. You'll be so happy with this crappy sectioning. You can tell it is pretty shit, but that's okay. I don't want to get any on here because last time when I dyed my best friend's hair, I got dye everywhere, and that wasn't my fault. Oh, I've got a cute little apron this time. How adorable is this? So I may as well just tie her up because I don't want to get any on my chest or my belly. There we go. Look how stupid this looks. This looks fucking disgusting. But that's okay. Yeah, no, my idiot husband left the back door open. Now I'm going to put some Vaseline on all these parts. And I do have some baby wipes to use. I'll get him to bring in the bins in just a moment, but he feels he's having a heart attack. Don't worry, my husband's not having a heart attack. Don't worry, the one and only evil is not having a heart attack, so he can shut up. So I'm going to mix these two little together and see what we come up with. So I've got the bowl and I've got the swatch. So I'm going to open the red one first, because we use this one a lot. So I've got to put, and you've got to wear your gloves, guys. Your gloves. Put you in there. But with the other gloves, I am going to keep them in case I need help with the back. So don't panic. And we're going to open both boxes. So I'm going to put the gloves there so I can put them away for in case I need some gloves. So I'm going to put these in there, and I'm going to see what it looks like on this. And I do have some, where are my gloves? Here we go. I'm going to put them there because I might just need them. I might need these little mofos. So I'll need something. I'm going to use the red, this one for the red. There's a developer. Perfect. And then I'm going to show you what it comes up with and see if you like the combo or you think I should, yeah. I know I've got the silly little apron on, but that's okay. I had a great conversation with the adorable cashier at the WeChat shop, and they said, oh, you're going to colour your hair, and I'm thinking, yeah, why not, something to do. Well, it's school's out and I'm in town right now. Let's see if we can get all this out. This is a good brand because it's nice and cheap. So I'm using, I'll show the red one really quickly because I chucked it in the bin. I'm going to be using this shade in Intensive Red. And I'm going to be mixing it with a little bit of this, the Rosewood Violet, which my best friend got me ages ago and she quite liked it. So, Eileen, this is for you. I had to buy it. I didn't want to hurt her feelings and not use it. Let's sort this bin out and let's just use this crappy old brush. Got my gloves out. Oh, got a little bit of water on that. It says they recommend you do an allergy test, but I've done this plenty of times, so shut up. Feel free to come on and have a chat. Feel free to subscribe if you have not done so already, please, and follow me on all my socials like Facebook, Instagram, Threads, whatever you got, whatever I have, blah, blah, blah. I know I haven't been updating content lately because I've been sick. I've been very busy working because I've been doing the pamphlet run overnight once a week. Let's give that a bit of a whirl. There you go. It looks like a strawberry vanilla colour. Because, because of the lighting, blah, blah, blah. Don't come for me. And let's get that there and get this off my hands because it's pretty messy stuff. I know, I've got itchy nose, so shut up. I've had hay fever for the last month, so again, shut up. I've got an extra conditioner, which I might do another little treatment as well, so I don't have to use that other one, but I'll do a brushing and instead of having to do the mask, I'll use this one as well. Because my hair is pretty long, so I might do 2 treatments. And then, so I can get rid of the shitty cup. I know. I like to clean as I go along. In case if the real estate decides to over one day. I don't want them to looks like that they've come into a scene of a horror movie. So we don't want that. But that's okay because I do like to have these little talks now and then. Got my baby wipes up there when I need them. I've got my bag to put on so I don't stain the furniture. And, you know, I know the drill, leave it in for half an hour, blah, blah, blah. And then, let's use this cup up. It saves me having to wash. No, I can just use old containers and I can just bin them. Well, that's okay because I'm going to have some fun with this. This is a little experiment I've been longing to do for a while. I've done both the red and the purple by themselves before. So a friend suggested this. So thank you to that friend. You know who you are. Don't listen to my ex, he does not know anything about hair dyeing. He's an idiot who's in prison because he's a dirty sex trafficker. Alright, let's give that one a little bit more of a mixy. And let's mix this little mofo up. I like to mix it before I put the gloves on. But that's alright. This is plastic. So I'm going to put it in the spare room. Okay. So I'm going to mix it up like this. And I always find things I can use around the house. I like to do it myself because I know what I like, I know what I want. That's mixing up quite nicely. It looks like a wild berry colour, so I'm happy with how that looks so far. So I'm going to give that a little bit of a clean in just a moment. And no, ladies, don't eat it. There we go. It looks like a berry colour. So I'm going to do a little swatchy in here. Oh no, I've got a little bit of crap on my hand. I'm going to put a little bit in there. And then I'm going to put a little bit there. And then I'm going to use this to mix it. Do I like it? Not really. There we go, because I'm going to chuck this comb out anyway. I'm going to chuck this shit out so it's okay. Quite a big dog. It looks like that. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go fuck that because I want to get rid of that lid anyway. And let's just whack it in and hope for the best. What I like to do is I like to start from the back and just leave it like this. Oh shit, I forgot. Hey, there's a little game there, guys. You can see what I forgot to do. If you guessed no gloves, you're correct. This happens to me all the blooming time. So, I forgot what I was bloody doing. I am a fucking idiot. Lucky I got it in time. That's better. Now I know. We're going to start with the red because it's the colour I'm used to. If I run out of one colour, I can always use the other one if I need to. I'm going to take this side out. so I don't get dye on them. And then I will put them back in. I might put a little bit of purple on my hand because I'm just going to chuck that cup out anyway. I might start off with the purple actually, so I can test out this brush. Put a little bit of red at the back, but I'm going to decide to start with this one. I know this stuff really can make your eyes squint, so that's okay. I'm just going to put the undertones of the purple in so I get some highlights. I know I've got some on my shoulder, but that's okay. I don't really care. I just want to test this brush out. I'm going to use my hands with this one. And then I'm going to use... Don't grab your dog because if you get that white car, oh, it was so sad. I'll never have to get a dog. I hate when people let their dogs down. They're foolish. But what can you do? People are stupid. I'm doing this like a child would because it's pretty messy. I'm going to comb that through. So, and I'll just chuck this cup out. I'm starting off with the purple because I can. And so I'm going to do it like this. I know, see, I feel it makes your eyes squint, but I don't really care. I know it's pretty messy, so I'm using my hands with this one. As like I said, this is just an experiment. So I'm putting the purple in first. And I'm going to clip it with this one. And then I'm going to do this side and the fringe together. Then I'm going to take those out because I use the clips for hair masks too, which I will demonstrate in another video and another day. It's a bit knotty. Alright, so I know I'm rambling on like about shit, but that's okay because I haven't jumped on here and done a video like this for a while. So I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing purple first. So I can just, like I'm using this one, like I'm doing it with my hands. It's pretty messy, so, but I don't really care. It feels awesome. I know, I'm getting it all over me. I need to fix my apron, but I'm happy with that. Get some onto the top there, so that doesn't feel neglected, because it usually does feel a bit neglected. But that's alright. This is just an experiment I'm doing, because I want to see what the red and the purple look like done at the same time. That's alright. Hello, little girl. What are you doing in here? Go and find your daddy, please, my little girl. I know. What's daddy doing, buddy? Well, mummy's busy right now. Mummy's doing some science experiment with her hair. What am I doing? I am using the purple one because that's all right, because I'm going to chop this cup out anyway. The swatch was useless. So don't forget to comment down below what you think of this experiment and what I can do to change it and make it different, because I'm more than happy to take some of your tips. Let's get a little bit of purple at the back. And I put a little bit of red to start, but I thought I might start with the purple. So I can chop this cup out. Doing the low lights first. I know this is pretty messy. Yeah, I know I did the red last week, but I didn't do a video. Because this week I wanted to do the video. And I thought, okay, let's do the video. Because all the girls I've been talking to have been asking me to do the video. So I thought, okay, I might use my hand for this one because I might, you know what, I might put that one there for a moment because I just don't want it in the way. I know, you can see it in my bra, I'm sorry. There we go. Let's take this clip out. And then we can wash them. And then we can, I'll probably just change the gloves. I know this is going to be a pretty long video, so if you're prepared to watch it all. But, so I am going to clip this up for just a moment and just clean this shit up. And then I'm going to put the red in. So that can go into the bin. Down. Pretty messy stuff. I'm going to put you there for just a moment. I'm going to put you into the bin. I'm going to clean this. And I'm going to change the gloves. I know I've got some all over my hands, but that's alright. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to wash this brush because it's pretty messy, this stuff. So I'm going to wash it and then I'm going to let it air dry. Or I'm going to wipe it on this thing because I'm going to. Is there an old towel I could use? Maybe. Let's give that a wipe on an old towel. There we go. I've given that a wash. I've clipped it up for a little bit. And I've going to get some new gloves in just a moment. And I'm going to clean this clip. So I'm cleaning before I do the red. Because I don't like the mess. I don't like that side of things. So I'm going to do this is the one I usually do. So I'm going to put on my new gloves. That's why the video is going to be a little longer today because I'm going to leave it in for like a little bit longer than usual because I'm doing this experiment. But that's all right because I'm bored anyway. I'm sick of being stuck at home. But hey, don't we all hate being home? So I'll let this marinate while I get the second part of this experiment. If I don't like it, I won't do it again. But it's okay. When you're doing these experiments with two separate colours, I'm thinking I do recommend to change your gloves for this. Then I'm going to just take out the clip in just for a little bit. There we go. Put you there. A little bit of a scalp scratch. Nice. And then I'm going to put that there. And then we're going to do the red. Shit, no. This is the... That's why I always recommend to change your gloves. Today I'm mixing up, give that a little bit more stir too. I did one with my hands, and then I did one with my my brush more I usually do. So that's why I washed that brush first. Ew. Let me clean this shit up soon. It's pretty messy. So, a friend suggested like I said, this is just an experiment. I saw it on on one of Grandmondo's videos that this girl couldn't decide which colour to get, so she got both. But that's alright, because now I know if I don't like this, I won't do it again. I will learn my lesson. I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's styled and dry. But that's alright. I know what I'm doing here is pretty silly, but it doesn't matter because I want to get that mixed in. So I thought, okay, I might. Seriously? All my hair's coming out of that too. That's alright. I've seen people do something like this before on some of Brad's videos. So, be nice. And I've really just trimmed the bit of the fringe off. I mainly want to focus the red onto the root and the purple down the end. I know it looks like I've piled it on a little bit, but I don't really care. I had to do it separate so I can chuck out that old cup. I know this is going to be a really long video, but I don't really care. I'm celebrating my return. I was back to the health part. I had a blood test done in my thumb, and it hurt like a mofo. I felt like I was going to really pass out, big time. What I like to do is sometimes I like to use my hands onto the top and just rub it in, but I've got to be very careful because pretty messy. Might do a trim. And then have a play with some of my new products. But I'm going to do this. I saw a girl do this ages ago, and then when she washed it out, she had this really nice peach colour, which she was pretty happy with. But I don't want a light colour, I want a darker colour. So I'm using my hands now. I'm just using the brush as a scoop. I'm at the stage where I go, fuck it. This is what happens when you've got two colours. Now I know I will not be doing this again. But I thought, okay, because I was bored. There we go. There we go, I'm nearly done this part because it's pretty messy. There we go, I might wrap this up now before I make too much mess. Got it all over me. So I'm going to clip this up with a metal clip. Yuck. And then I'm going to clean her up. And I'm going to bag it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this up and just clean the mess up as I'm going along too, because I do not like messy. I have a form of autism. So I'm going to wash this brushy and wash this bowl at the same time. Well, I've got the gloves on. There we go. Let's give that a little scrub. I know this is pretty messy. It looks like a horror movie, but I don't really care. I know my arms are disgusting right now, but that's alright because I'm going to get some baby wipe and I'm going to, I know it's all over me bloody white toilet, so I'm going to clean that up too, and I'm going to get, and I'm going to put my bag on and leave it on for half an hour. Or whatever the box says to do. Then I'm going to clean my ears because they are messy. And then I'm going to clean behind them. This is today's experiment when I've done 2 dyes in one. Not for the faint-hearted. And look at my hands, they are covered in this stuff. So I'm going to clean that up while I have the bag on. And probably get some more baby wipes around this time. Baby wipes are great when you're doing your hair. Oh shit. I've got to clean it off my back too because this thing is useless. I'll probably take that off once I've got the bag on. So I'm going to clean this shit off. I know it's pretty messy. It's very hard. It's a lot harder when you're doing it yourself. So I'm going to clean this off. I know I need to clean my freaking house. So I'm going to put the bag on, clean this all up, then I'll be back in half an hour, wash it out, condition it and dry it and that sort of stuff. I highly recommend wearing something old or even just a garbage bag kind of stuff. I know you can hear the garbage bag just making noise. But that's alright because I'm going to whack her on. I'm going to leave it on like this. And I'm going to take this off and probably, don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's easier just wearing an old shirt really when you come to think about it. I know I'm covered in dye. I can't wait to see the results because people have mixed dyes like this before. This is my first time doing it. Or have I? I've done it in two separate videos, but I haven't done it in the one video before. And it's gonna burn. I hope my hair doesn't fall out. I'm not scared about this. I'm gonna have to cut this off because I think I tied it up too tight. Oh, that's better. So I'm going to clean my arms up and wash all this. Upload this to my channel, so don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. This is shit. I'm not even using that apron again because it's a piece of garbage. And I'm going to clean up my, I got it on my neck, I got it on my chest. So I'm going to try and do that off the camera. And I'll be back with the results very soon. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you've not done so already. Or follow me. I don't care. I'm always happy to make new friends. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.